What's going on, guys? This is Andy McMahon, and I am a co-owner of Duncanville Bookstore. We are a brick and mortar comic and toy shop in the DFW area. We have been around for many, many years, and we are one of the more aggressive buyers in the DFW area. And I wanted to take time out and I wanted to do a video on what a typical day around Duncanville Bookstore is on our buying, and maybe talk a little bit about our buying procedures. We are aggressively buying comics, trade paperbacks, toys, statues, records, movie posters, just about anything that's pop culture. We usually don't deal in sports cards or non-sports cards like Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And we don't do coins and we don't do stamps, but anything else is generally fair game. So if you have a collection and you are looking to sell and you're in the DFW area, if you will contact us either through Facebook or the website or call the store, we are open 7 days a week. We are 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The only 2 days out of the year that we are closed are Christmas and Thanksgiving days. Otherwise, there is somebody at the store, and regardless of whether I'm in town, there is always somebody that can do make a purchase for the store. So if you call and bring your stuff in, we look through everything. We try not to cherry pick. It's really important for us. We have a lot of different ways to sell books and toys and things like that. We have website, we have eBay, we have Facebook Live shows. We've got the brick and mortar store, and we also do conventions all across the state of Texas and outside. We are doing MegaCon down in Florida. We go to Chicago. We go to Kansas City, Denver, things like that. So we have a need for lots of material to sell. Now, having said that, we can't buy everything that walks through the door. It's just physically impossible for us. We don't have the budget to buy everything. And we also already have a large inventory, but we will do our best to be able to buy everything and not just cherry pick. A lot of stores, a lot of people that you meet online, they only want the top end stuff. We try to buy it all, whether it is a handful of stuff or if it is a warehouse full of stuff. We've pretty much bought it all in all shapes and sizes. So what you see here today that is on the table, this is 3 different lots of stuff that we bought today. We are recording this on a Monday. Whenever it gets posted, it is Monday in the middle of July. But this is all one day's purchase, but it came from 3 different individuals. We happen to know these 3 individuals. One of them is a pull customer, has been for quite a while. One of them has been a dear friend of the store. Him and his family have been. And the other one is somebody that we have recently come back into contact with that is slowly selling out the majority of his collection. Now, there were 2 other deals that came through the door today that we were not able to purchase. We made an offer on one, and we declined to make an offer on another. Couldn't come to an agreement, so we wished them the best of luck. But these are the 3 lots that we ended up buying. And what I want to do on the video today is to go through and kind of show you what all we bought. I was not personally there in the store today to buy this, so I haven't looked through everything. I'm not exactly sure. I knew the bigger items that are in here, the linchpins of the deal, but I don't know exactly all of this that's here. Obviously, we just bought it today, so it hasn't been cleaned, hasn't been processed, hasn't been touched. None of it will be for sale for probably at least a week, maybe 10 days at the most, we're hoping. But whenever we do sell it, we are probably going to be having the majority of this on one of our Facebook Live shows. We have them every Monday and every Thursday out of the week. They start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also may put a few things on Instagram. We are looking to do more of that. So you will have opportunities to buy them online. Some of it may go straight to the store, but I think the majority of it is either going to go to Facebook Live or will go into the store. So give us just a second. We are going to fade out for just a minute, and then we are going to come back and we're going to show you the first batch of stuff. So hang tight and we'll be right back. Alright guys, and this is Andy, I'm back again. Alright, this is the first batch of stuff that we bought. This came from a pull list customer of ours. A pull list means that he has a monthly pull list with us for whatever comics that he's looking to get. He decided that he was going to downsize his collection just a bit. Quite a bit of the comics came from us. I do not believe much or any of the toys did, but we'll find out if any of them have our price stickers on them. But he brought in a batch of pops. He brought in some signed books. He brought in one graded book. I think, from what I understand, this is a bunch of DC books. And then he brought in some McFarlane action figures and some Marvel Legends. So I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of what we got. Like I said earlier, I was not up there for the buying today. So I don't really know. We're going to kind of learn exactly what we bought together, and we'll kind of see how well we did. So, all right. So you got the Gambit Marvel Legends. This is the classic packaging that they did. So you got a sealed Gambit figure. You got a Batman Who Laughs from McFarlane. It's also got part of the Batmobile Build-A-Figure. You got the Joker. These McFarlane figures are extremely popular. Of course, you got to have a Batman to go against the villains. You got Batman. This is from Flashpoint. This is his father. This is the bat armor that he used to fight Apocalypse. Or not Apocalypse, that's the wrong company. It is the bat armor that he fought Darkseid. This is the Azrael bat armor. And this is another version of Batman. This is the Jim Lee Batman. Alright, so you got that. And in this box, you got the Marvel Legends Storm. And the classic Rogue. That one will be extremely popular. Off the top of my head, I do not know value, so I can't necessarily point out toy-wise which one is more expensive than the other. But I can tell you as far as popularity, kind of which one it is. Alright, this is a Funko. It looks like a mystery box. I have no idea. It looks like it came from GameStop. So in this one, you got keychains, buttons, you got a Venomized Mr. Fantastic, you got a sticker that's in here, you've also got the Venomized Silver Surfer Pez that's in here. So that's what's in that one. You got a total of 4 of these. It looks like this one may be a Batman mystery box, so let's kind of see what's in this one. Batman sticker, Batman keychain, Batman Pez, and then a Batman Gamer Pop. There's a Batman Gamer Pop. We may end up breaking these up and selling all the pieces individually, or we may leave them together. Odds are they will probably be broken up and sold piece by piece, but we'll see. Alright, so we'll put these down here. Packaging looks like it's in pretty good shape. We won't necessarily open any of these up. These will all be left in package. Sometimes whenever things come in and the packages are dinged up or whatnot, we will open them up. They're more apt to sell whenever it's loose, because we all know that toy guys like to play with their toys. Alright, so in this box you've got one of the Batman Arkham Knight Legend Creation Trying to remember the company it came out of. Don't remember the company. But still, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's still sealed. Nope, this one's open. So what we do on a package that is open, and this is obviously a little beat up, the box is, what we will probably end up doing is opening this up and selling it loose. We'll make sure all the pieces are there. We'll keep the box if anybody still wants the box, but this is going to be a display piece. I remember these whenever they came out. We've got a bunch of these that are still out at the warehouse, but I don't know that we've got a #1 Batman. They look really cool whenever they are displayed. So we will have that in the shop before long. All right, now we've got a bunch of pops. So you got the pop ad icon. This is the Noid. This is the Target exclusive. Looks like you got from Princess Bride, you got Buttercup, Gears of War, Marcus Phoenix, Jessica Jones, Han Solo from Star Wars, Fugitive Predator and Daryl Dixon from Walking Dead. There is a Wesley and Inigo Montoya from Princess Bride. From Tron, you got Sark. Got a, looks like there is quite a few different Walking Dead figures. Here's one that might not make it to the shop. Here's the Crow. There is Venomized Hulk. You got quite a few that are from The Preacher. You got Cassidy and R-Space. You got Negan, a different Han Solo. You've got Tron, Luke Cage. From what I understand, you got an Assassin Predator. That one will be in there. I believe there's a total of 32 pops. So those will be priced out, checked what the current market value is. The box conditions will be evaluated on these. And we will probably have the majority of these on one of the Monday night shows. We'll let Tiffany have a shot at selling these. Hopefully that will be in the next couple of weeks. Get these put back in here for you and get the boxes, comic boxes, cleared out and dig through here and see what all we can find out of these. All right. So we've got one long box, two short boxes, and then a miscellaneous box. In the miscellaneous box, there was one graded book. We've got a Redneck #1 Gold Foil Edition, CGC graded 9/6 white pages. So we'll have that one. Now this will probably end up on a Thursday show. Thursday show we normally do higher dollar. Monday we do some cheaper books, $5. I think tonight we had $10 hardcovers. You got Harley Quinn versus Punchline. This is a J. Scott Campbell exclusive, signed by Mr. Campbell. You got several of the Marvel Zombies, including the Marvel Zombie Spider-Man 1 homage, signed by Arthur Sidem. You got Marvel Zombies 2 signed. You got Amazing Spider-Girl 13. This is the zombie variant, signed by Mr. Sidem. You got Marvel Zombies 2, signed by Mr. Sidem. They do come with COAs. Probably the best book, now I don't know about these, I have not looked at these, but probably the best book that was in there was Deadpool Secret Wars #2. This is the Gwenpool variant. That is her first appearance. So there's a Gwenpool in there. There is a lot of Department of Truth. Some that are signed. I believe there are some signed ones in here. But there is just about every variant that there is for the entire Department of Truth. Looks like we've got some more Harley Quinn. You got a full run of Terror Titans, full runs of Villains United. You got some Wonder Woman comics, including the Jim Lee cover. You got You're the Villain, Hell Arisen. You got a second print. I believe that is the first Punchline, but it is a second print. He also has a third print that's in there. There's a Batman Who Laughs cover. Alright. And some of the highlights from what's in the boxes. Got a whole lot of Future State. Looks like almost every issue with most of the covers. You've got more of the J. Scott Campbell variant Harley Quinns. You've got quite a few Harley Quinn books in here. Lots of variants, lots of cover Bs, things like that. A lot of this that I'm going through now, if they are in a shape that we consider like new, we will put them on the website. So Tiffany will have these up, some of these up on the website. There's a Joker 1 variant. There's a Joker 100 Jim Lee cover. There's Lobo's Back. Simon Beasley art. Simon and Alan Grant. There's a Nightwing #1. That's a pretty cool book. Lots of Nightwings where he's part of Joker War, things like that. If you haven't read that story, that is pretty good. There is a Power Girl #2 with an Adam Hughes cover. It's got one of our old price stickers on it. We'll see if the price is the same or it's gone up or gone down. A lot of Punchline. Got a Superman Batman #10. This is the Jim Lee cover. This is part of the new Supergirl. A lot of Teen Titans from the DC universe. Alright, well, there's that box. Lots of good run builders in there, lots of good filler issues. There's Black Adam in this one, there's Catwoman. There is quite a bit of the Dark Knight's Death Metal. I would be willing to bet there's a full run in here. Got the blank cover, lots of different variants, lots of different printings. There is the Art Germ cover. Always popular. Here is Dark Knight's Death Metal #3 with Robin King. There for a while, that was an extremely hot book. More Art Germ covers. This was one of my favorites. That was the Batman Who Laughs Art Germ cover. Then you got all the one-shots for Death Metal. You got Legends of the Dark Knight, Rise of the New God, Robin King, Last 52, Multiverses End, Speed Metal. Then this box goes into the Deceased #1. That's the horror variant cover. Then it goes into Deceased Unkillable, Dead Planet, all the series that came after that. It looks like he has the majority of all the variants. Goes into Detective Comics. This is pretty cool. This is part of the... that's Paul Dini, but I think there is some Snyder possibly in here. I do not see the Jock cover. This is the Jim Lee variant for Detective 1000. That is a J. Scott Campbell cover for Detective 1027. The Jim Lee one is in here as well. Lots of Bermejo variants and things like that. Like I said, the comics are DC heavy, but it looks like there's some pretty good ones in here. And last but not least is the long box. Got American Vampire. You got Batgirl, including a couple of copies of the Adam Hughes from New 52. It's pretty cool. Lots of Batgirls, and I'm seeing lots of variant covers. I think these will be real good for Tiffany's show on Monday. You got Batman 66 based on the TV show. Got Batman Catwoman. Batman Fortnite. Looks like he has a lot of them that are still sealed. Goes into Batman Superman. Batman Who Laughs. Full series. There's duplicates on some of them. Then it leads into the Batman series. You got Batman 700 first print, which is an early Batman Beyond. Goes into New 52 Batman. That is the Van Sciver variant for Batman #1. That's a good one. Batman #3 is in here. First full Court of Owls. Fantastic storyline. On through the annuals. Picks up in the ongoing series right now. There is J. Scott Campbell variant for Batman 50. Signed by J. Scott Campbell. Got a lot of Campbell customers. I'm sure that will be popular. And then goes through and has lots of the Punchline appearances are in here. I'm seeing the Complete Joker War is in here. There are some variants in here as well. Lots of the current Batman series. You're going to even get into Batman Sword of Azrael, Batman Dark Knight, Return of Bruce Wayne, full series. You've got 3 Jokers are in here with lots of variants and stuff like that. So that is the first amount of books and toys that we bought. Give us just a second. We will get this table cleared off and we will get the second batch up and we'll let you know what we got in that one. Alright guys, this is Andy with Duncanville Bookstore and we're back for round 2 on the collections that we bought on this Monday. This collection was just one box full. This is a gentleman that came in the store. We have known him and his family for years. They've been real good friends of ours. He has stopped collecting over the last few years to take care of some family matters. And he came across a box. We had already bought several other batches from him. Came across another box and decided he was going to bring them in today and sell them. So this is a little bit of a mix of everything. So let's kind of see what all we got. All right, you got the Funko Limited Edition Wolverine. That's the Funko Pop. You've also got the Hot Topic exclusive Logan Pop. You've got a Batman Unmasked from the McFarlane Multiverse. You got a Red Hood from 3 Jokers. Boxes are fairly good. You got an X-23. This is from the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure. You got Wolverine from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure line. You got Wolverine. This is Old Man Logan from the Warlock Build-A-Figure. You got a Marvel Legends Wolverine. This is the movie accurate. I believe this is the first from the first movie. Got a Mortal Kombat with Spawn. Always a popular figure. Got another Spawn. And you got Blood Feud Hunter. Got a X-Men Wolverine from the Marvel's Tri-Sentinel series. This is going to be X-Men heavy. He was a huge X-Men fan. This is the Wolverine. This is where he's in the cowboy hat. And this is a standalone figure. It's not part of a Build-A-Figure. The package is a little rough. We will probably end up opening that one. You got a Spawn Rebirth figure. Haven't seen one of those in a while. You got General Zod from the DC Multiverse, put out by McFarlane. You got the Demon. You have probably I think the coolest one. The guys were telling me this was in here. This is the Marvel Legends Blade. This is the Series 5 Blade. This is the one based on Wesley Snipes' movie, and it also has the poster book that is behind it. You don't see the ones with the poster book very often. That is a series that we do not see very much. All right, you got from Hot Wheels, you got the Millennium Falcon. The DC Metals, you got the Batmobile. Always pretty cool. From Transformers, you got Optimus Prime. This is from the Metals toy line. Got a handful of comics we'll go through. You got the Force Link 2. This is the Millennium Falcon from the Han Solo movie. You got the Hot Wheels diecast with the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. Always pretty cool. These are actually really cool to see out of the box to pose them. You've got a Pirate Spawn. This is an older Spawn series. This is from Spawn Classic Series 34. You do not see the 34. The later series on the Spawns are always tough to come by. That's pretty cool to see a Pirate Spawn. And then for the comics, you got Black Panther #1 with an Alex Ross cover. You got Black Panther #2 with a Miles Morales cover. I know a guy that may want that. Looks like he's got a House of Slaughter variant. Thor Marvel Zombies. This is Thor #5 Marvel Zombies variant. It's got a War Hulk. This is the Diamond Summit sketch cover. That was a thank you that was given to the stores. And then he's got a first print War Hulk #1. So that's a nice, cool little batch. We were glad to help him out. It's always good to see him come through, whether he's selling anything or not. And we're glad we were able to help him and his family out a little bit. So, all right, that's batch #2. Give us just a second. We'll clear the table off, and then we will get to batch #3. Alright guys, this is Andy back for round 3. This is the third batch of items that we bought on this Monday. This came from a gentleman that is a longtime customer of the store. We actually have not seen him for quite a while. Started coming back in probably about 2 months ago. We started buying his toy collection. We also bought some comics from him as well. From what we understand, he has quite a bit more to go. So we've kind of teamed up with him a little bit, and we said, bring us all of the DC Legends or DC Universe, and then maybe next Marvel Legends, and on through the toy lines. He tells us what he has, and then we kind of tell him what we'd like next. This is the last batch of the DC Universe figures, I believe. We bought 2 batches prior to today, and we're actually going to do an entire separate video of all the DC Universe figures and put them all together. I don't know that it's a complete batch. There's a couple that I have not seen. They may be in here, but it's some of the harder ones to find. I don't know that he had those, but he did have some duplicates of some really good ones. So we will see what all he has. This is what he brought in today, and he said that he thought this was the last of it. I know the next batch is supposed to be some of the Spider-Man movie figures, and also the Spider-Man, some of the Marvel Legends. So he has the superposable Spider-Man. He's supposed to be bringing that later in the week and whatnot. So we'll see what else he brings, but this should be the end of the DC Universe figures. And like I said, we'll do a video and we'll do them, highlight them all at one time. But let's see what he brought today. First is the Captain Atom. This is part of the Despero Build-A-Figure. You got Wonder Woman. It's also part of Despero. You got Parademon, part of the Hot Girl. No, sorry, part of the Giganta Build-A-Figure. That's one of the harder to find Build-A-Figures. Those series. I have not seen the Gentleman Ghost, but I have not looked through all these boxes, so I'm kind of hoping there's one in there. There's a Killer Moth. That's from Kalibak. There is a Shazam from the Kalibak Build-A-Figure. There is a Nightwing that's part of the 75 Years of Superpower. Does not have a Build-A-Figure piece in it. That is another Parademon, so obviously there is a variant. Yep, sure is. Both of those are Parademons, and it looks like this one is the variant. Both of those are from the Giganta. You got Deathstroke without a mask on. It's a variant from the Solomon Grundy. You got Dr. Impossible from Kalibak. Got Green Lantern from Solomon Grundy. That's the Hal Jordan Green Lantern. I know John Stewart's in here in just a bit. There's an Artemis. That's a hard one to find. That's from Despero. Artemis, I believe, is a variant to the Wonder Woman figure. You got Superman in the black costume from Kalibak. I would be willing to bet if there's a Hawkman in here, there's a full. There is another Parademon that is possibly the variant from Giganta. You got the John Stewart Green Lantern from the Kilowog Build-A-Figure. You got another Parademon. Maybe that's not the variant. No, that's the regular. So he's got 2 of the variants and 2 of the regular Parademons. There is Katmatu from the Kilowog Build-A-Figure. There is Sinestro. Now this is the variant. This is the yellow Lantern variant. You got the Harley Quinn, part of the Gorilla Grodd. I think that's the regular one. I'm not sure if they had a variant on that or not. You had the Robin. I believe that is the Jason Todd Robin. No, Tim Drake. That would be the Tim Drake. This is Big Barda, part of the Atom Smasher Build-A-Figure. Cyborg, part of Despero. Aquaman, part of Gorilla Grodd. Ares. This was always a tough one to get. Got another Nightwing from Gorilla Grodd. And there's the Hawkman, which means there's probably a full Colobuck in there. Alright. And then, let's see, you got the Super Enemies figure pack. This is a Toys R Us exclusive. This is a 2-pack with Cyborg, Superman, and Mongol. Then you got the Dynamic Duo. This is the Walmart exclusive with Batman and Robin. You got, from one of the Batman series from Mattel, you got the Batman and Superman 2-pack. This is from 2003. There's some more of that series coming up in a minute. You got DC Superheroes. This is the Superman figure that comes with a comic book. From the DC Superheroes, you got Scarecrow. Azrael. Mr. Freeze. Package has got a little ding on it, but still Mr. Freeze. Got the Batman. And you got Robin. Alright, also you got Killer Croc. All these come with comics. Everything's still sealed up. Most of the packages are pretty good. And you've got Bane. You've got Doomsday. Alright. You've got Mongol. This is Black Suit Superman. Cards a little bit. And you've got Doomsday. That is the red Doomsday. Alright, and then you got the Batman series from 2003. This is the Killer Croc. I remember those being tough to find whenever I was hunting them. Got another Robin figure. You got the Batman. This is the Zip Line Batman. You've got Robin. This is the Battle Board Robin. You've got the Battle Board. This is the green costume. Probably a stealth costume, I would imagine. And that's a variant. And then you've got the Mr. Freeze figure. So, alright. That is all 3 of the collections that we bought on this Monday. The purpose of this video is to kind of show you what we're interested in, kind of show you what we're buying, kind of show off a little bit about what came in the store, but also kind of explain to you the way we do business. So now that we've shown everything, we bought everything, we've shown everything, now we will sort, we will clean, we will research, we will make a determination depending on what the store needs are and the online needs are. I would say the majority of this is going to end up being on a live show at some point, so keep your eye on our Facebook page. Either Tiffany or I will have most of these up for sale, and then after that we will put them in the store. Also keep an eye out on the YouTube and our Facebook page. We will be doing a video of just the DC Universe because there are plenty more. I would say we bought in total, we bought well over 100 figures And I think it would be pretty cool to be able to show those off a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us through YouTube, website, Facebook, Instagram, the store email, or give us a call at the store. We are open 7 days a week. We are in the DFW area. If you are looking to sell your collection, no matter how big or how small, if you want to contact us, if it is too big to bring into the store or you live outside of the DFW area, we travel all over the country to look at collections and things like that. Contact us through one of the places that I just mentioned, and we can set up a time to come out and take a look and see what you got. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day after you watch this. Keep an eye on, like the videos, interact with us as much as you can. Contact us if you have any questions. Other than that, have a great day, and we will catch you next time. We'll see you guys.